Hi guys, welcome to this podcast. I've been wanting to do this from quite some time, wherein I bring in people from different walks of life, sharing their experiences, sharing their failures, sharing their success stories. These are your average people who've made it big, or even if they've not made it big, they've made their own way in life. Okay, it can be from digital marketing to entrepreneurs to HR to just athletes as well. To right, they've made their own way. So today I have my very good friend Varun. He's like a brother to me. I know him from about 11, 12 years, I guess. Yeah, 11 years, yes. And he's into HR. So let's figure it out with Varun today. Okay.
Hey,
Hi, Varun.
hi,
Welcome to the
Sahil.
show.
Thank you for having me on
So
the show.
sorry to take your time today from a vacation.
No worries.
Yeah, we're currently vacationing in Phuket, guys. So today's our last day, and yes, we're flying back tomorrow. So we just thought we'll do it today. It saves the location cost as well, right? So, Varun, tell us about what you've done studying, and what's your studies been like, and how you've ended up being into HR.
So in terms of studies, I have been through different uh, phases, or I will say different backgrounds. Right.
Okay,
I started with commerce in junior college.
right,
Not everyone would know junior college, but class 11 and class 12 only
right.
Mumbai people know junior college.
Maharashtra,
Maharashtra specifically. Right. So class 11, class 12 was in commerce.
right.
I moved on to study hotel management.
Okay,
That was a science degree, BSc.
right. That's something, right?
Yeah. And post that, I did my MBA in human resource.
Okay, great.
That's like somewhere closer to psychology or majorly arts. So I've been in all streams.
So you transitioned from commerce to hospitality science, yes, to now doing an HR. So how did the transition happen?
Class 11, class 12 commerce, my parents wanted me to become a chartered accountant.
Okay,
Right. So had taken maths, didn't work out well. Right.
we all hit maths.
Yeah. I to specifically have like an enmity with maths. I can't stand maths.
मतलब एक और एक 11.
एक और एक 11 वाला ही फैक्टर है दोस्त. शायद एक और एक 22 भी बोल दूं कभी कभी. ठीक है. But that's what made me choose hotel management. I had two options. I had an option of mass media, and I had an option of hospitality.
Okay,
I chose hospitality because mass media was not into my personality type.
so I'm into mass media. Do you think it suits my personality?
Maybe yes.
Maybe,
Maybe.
but still a maybe.
You're still figuring it out.
Probably yes.
So that's where I landed up into hospitality. Uh, Completed my degree, worked for an internship like 6 months, and then during that period, I figured this is not what I want to do,
Right.
and I went into pursuing human resources
Okay.
because I had a couple of months of internship period in the human resource department. And
So
that's
what
where
was your experience like that made you feel like, okay, yeah, this is what I want to do? Like, yes, you were doing 1 or 2 months of HR, but what was the point where you felt like, okay, this is what I want to
See,
do?
there are different things, right? First of all, hospitality, the work is a lot different than what you expect it to be.
Right.
It is majorly weekends working, holidays working. You do not get enough time to spend with your family, friends, because the time when they will be vacationing, you will be working.
So basically, you missed spending time with your friends and family.
Yes, so I chose not to continue with hospitality studies because of that. In secondary, most of the hospitality industry people who think that they want to earn money, like want to go outside India. I do not. I
Okay.
want to stay in India, work for my country, work for my people. That's what I think.
So मेरा भारत महान.
है मतलब मैं ही बाहर चले जाऊंगा तो फिर बनाएगा कौन?
ये भी ठीक है. So stay at home, guys.
हाँ ठीक है.
I mean, everyone has their own choice, right?
Yeah, people have their choices. People go out. Good.
You chose
But
something,
I chose my own.
and are you happy with it?
Definitely happy.
Great, great. I mean, being happy is very important, right? You're mentioning about you were unhappy doing something what you chose, and then you switched to something which you felt that you can make a career into. So tell us, like, what exactly does your current work entail?
So I currently work as a human resource business partner come COE, which
Okay.
is Center of Excellence. So
Why can't you just say like Center of Excellence? Why say COE?
That's the abbreviation. That is what is given, right? So
मतलब normal आदमी को तो समझे नहीं भाई COE
Center
क्या
of
होता है?
Excellence कहा मैंने, ठीक है? So, Center of Excellence is majorly driving projects, driving new strategies into human resource.
Okay.
And business partnering is ensuring that the business or that the work that your organization does, say a specific organization is into digital marketing, a specific organization is into, say, e-commerce.
Right.
Mine is into e-commerce. So I ensure that my e-commerce team is built, performs at the optimum level, and if there are any gaps in
Right.
terms of the strategies that they are opting, I fill in the gaps. I tell them that this is what you are doing wrong, you have to do this.
Got it. So basically, you are like the right hand of the founder or the CEO, whoever is basically calling the shots.
Kind of, because majorly human resource team is, but my view
मतलब आधे लोग को तो अभी आजकल HR बोलते तो रिक्रूटमेंट ही लगता है.
सबको ऐसे ही लगता है, मतलब HR बोलेंगे
But it's so much more.
It is way too much.
So people who are just thinking to pursue a career in HR, they can opt for multiple specialization.
Multiple specializations. You can be a generalist. You can do everything.
So how does
You can be a specialist.
So how does this work in terms of human resources part? Because what you're saying is, talking about the growth part about it, the revenue, right? So how does the human resources element come in?
Revenue is linked with people,
Mm-hmm.
right? Your people will make your organization. They will ensure that your work is done.
Okay.
So getting the right person at the right place, ensuring that they are trained,
Right.
ensuring that they are communicated with their goals,
Okay.
helping them in achieving their goals.
Okay.
Right. Plus there are issues. We are all humans. We all have families. We all have
Right.
other people around us. There are days. There are bad days. There are good days.
Right.
Ensuring that their morale is up.
Right.
That is also our job.
जो भी HR engagement activities होते रहते हैं वो सब लोग.
Engagement बहुत broad prospect है. हम engagement activities को कहते हैं कि
So what do you do like for boosting morale? Like just an example. Let's not go into much detail about it.
First of all, the major point, the maximum places where people lack motivation is where they are not communicated properly of what is expected out of them.
Absolutely.
And secondly, they do not have a voice in the system.
Absolutely.
So you need to ensure that the person is heard.
Right.
If there is a problem, you see, you have to observe the behavior. If you see
Right.
there is a problem, you go talk to that person. And
Right.
until the other person is not comfortable talking to you, you're not the HR guy. You're not the person that
So
is.
So
fit for
basically,
that work.
what you're saying is the HR needs to be having a lot of interpersonal skills for
Definitely.
if they can't talk to
100%.
any person out there, it's
I don't want to talk to the other person. The other person has to talk to me.
they should feel
come to talk.
they should feel like भाई मेरे को वरुण से बात करना
प्रॉब्लम है
है.
तो मेरे को वरुण के पास जाने का, ये मेरा काम है.
Right. Fair point. So I think you pretty much understood like what you're doing. Just like how long have you been working in HR?
HR is around 8.5 years.
That's pretty
approximately.
good. So what would you rate your happiness quotient and success factor where you are right now?
Happiness quotient is around 9. I am happy, but you can't be contained with what you are getting.
Right.
Right?
So of course, like you're happy, definitely.
I'm
That's a
happy.
very good thing.
I'm happy doing what I'm doing.
Right. So how important happiness is to the point of what you're doing?
It is the most important part. If you don't like doing something and if you're not happy doing something, it is wasting your time.
Fair enough. So if people are like, okay, I'm just working for money, is that important or it's not?
Money is important, but
Money makes people happy.
money makes
मुझे
people
पैसा
happy.
मिले मैं खुश हो जाऊँ. 1 करोड़
ठीक
मिल
है,
जाए
लेकिन
अभी दे
मैं
दो यार.
तुमको एक ऐसी चीज करवाऊं जिसमें तुमको जरा भी मन नहीं है लेकिन पैसा है.
हाँ 5 करोड़ मिले तो मैं कर लूँ.
5 करोड़ नहीं मिलता ना भाई. प्रॉब्लम वो है ना, 5 करोड़ मिलने वाला काम होता नहीं है.
वो भी ठीक है.
तो अगर मेरे को कोई बोलेगा कि तुम्हारे को मैं 25 लाख रुपए पर एनम एक चीज करने के लिए दे रहा हूँ जिसमें मेरे को खुशी मिलती है, और सेम अमाउंट 1-2 लाख ऊपर नीचे जिसमें मेरे को खुशी नहीं मिलती है,
Right.
मैं स्टिल चूज करूंगा कि मेरे को जिसमें खुशी मिले.
Obviously. So
Because
so
I
choosing
do not struggle.
so trying to find balance between money and happiness.
Definitely, money will come. If you are happy doing something, you will excel in your work, and money will definitely come.
Fair enough. So, like I think we've pretty much there in terms of what you do for a living now. Like let's talk about a bit about your personal life, how it has been, your family life, your friends. I really want to know about your downfalls, where you've been at rock bottom, how you've crawled back up. Did someone help you, or did you do it on your own? How has it been? Like a monologue, just
If
go for
I
3
talk
minutes.
about family always have been a support system. Right? I have we call it nuclear families, but it is like in fragments. Like it is a joint family in fragments. We all stay like 2 with 3 buildings apart, still are together. I
Right.
can go at any house and I can sleep. I can go at any house and I can eat and do whatever the shit I want. So that's how it is right
Right.
now, because everyone wants their privacy also. Everyone wants their close proximity also. That's
Right.
how it is in terms of family, and
Right.
has been very supportive. If I look at my friends, people say that I have a lot of friends. I am not really sure if I should number how many friends I have,
Right.
but I have been meeting a lot of people in different phases. I have school friends, I have junior college friends, I have hospitality friends, I have MBA friends, I have friends from my building.
Right.
So there are people, there are a lot of people, but a lot of people went away also,
Right.
because certain people had chosen their way of life. My way of life did not match.
So do you keep grudges with these people?
No, I don't.
Are you happy with? So if like let's put it another way, so you're saying quality over quantity.
Yes, definitely.
So even if there's 3 people, you more than happy 3 people being there in your life,
Definitely.
right?
See, if those people are adding something of value to me, I'm very content with having only 3 people. I feel what I have uh, earned in life is friendship. Like I stand for everyone who I know and who is my friend. I believe that
Do
they
they
do.
stand for you?
People who stand for me are still there in my life.
So let's put it this way: has there been an incident where you expected someone to be there for you and they haven't been? And if they haven't been, what's been your reaction? Have you let it go or have you kept a grudge?
No, I've let it go. Someone,
If it's
if
been
I
a-
need someone and someone is not there, then there might be some issues there as well. Like the other
But if
person
it's
might,
been if it's a repeated occurrence,
if it is a repeated occurrence, I do not see. I do not follow anyone in life apart from my family. There is no one that I would definitely want in my life right now. जो है, जो नहीं है वो अपने रास्ते जा रहा है, ठीक है, मेरे को कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता.
fair enough. So okay, that's quite deep actually. So let's go a little deeper in thoughts. Like what's as I said, like what's been the rock bottom in your life? Has there ever been a rock bottom, and how did you crawl out of
I
it?
would not say rock bottom, but there were a few patches where I felt that it was not right, or
Okay.
things were not right with me, in terms of relationships, in terms of studies, in terms of family issues and other things. Yes, there have been times that for a year and a half, I was not very clear on what I was doing.
When was this?
This was in my first job,
Just
maybe a
2013,
year,
13, 14.
15, between 15 and 16.
Okay, my maths is wrong. You said 8 years. I didn't calculate
No,
it.
so between 15 and 16. So what happened was I had a really bad breakup, and I felt that
लड़की का चक्कर बाबू
लड़की का
भैया.
चक्कर बाबू भैया. तो वो होता है, मतलब उस टाइम पे ऐसा लगता है कि यार यू वांट समवन एज अ कंपेनियन, एंड समवन कुछ नई चीजें वर्कआउट कर रही है.
I mean, there's lots happening in your life. You transition from college to job
Yeah,
to
yeah.
first job to second job.
A lot of
You started-
responsibilities,
and you
a
started
lot-
earning money as well. Like
a lot of responsibilities, a lot of other things that you are doing
right.
in terms of
A lot of
socializing.
expectations. I
A
would
lot
say.
of expectations.
Like it's first job, so people were like, "Oh, now you're earning. You should do this. You should do that."
Yes. So tried to manage everything. Didn't work out well. Probably wasted a year and a half in that.
Do you regret it?
I do sometimes, but it is a phase.
How do you overcome it? Oh, the regret.
Right now what I feel is something that was meant to happen has happened,
Okay. So
and
destiny.
I can't change it.
Destiny.
It's not about destiny, just destiny, but some things that has happened, I think I do not go back and look at it right now. I had done that for some time, but right now I feel that going back in time makes no sense.
So fair enough that was like your breakup happened and you wasted a year and a half. How did you manage that? How did you manage the climb back out of the pit?
See, it was not just me, it was people around me,
Right.
who helped me do that. Right, there were people who I don't even remember for the first 3 or 4 months that I have not even. It was not never even a single day where I was not meeting my friends.
Okay.
Right, I was not at home. Someone would definitely call me out. चल यहाँ पे जाता है, चल वहाँ पे जाता है, तेरे को
They were just not letting you be alone
No
and
one was letting me
be sad and
सैड
moping.
का टाइम ही नहीं था.
मतलब ऐसे कॉर्नर में रोता रहेगा ये
कोई चांस ही नहीं. हो गया, ठीक है, चल. मैं उठ के किसी और की शादी में जा रहा हूँ, मेरे को पता भी नहीं.
खाना अच्छा मिला कि नहीं?
खाना अच्छा, travel well सब.
That's good, right? So basically, what you're saying is people help you out.
People help me out. People,
But you in your life had earned those people, right?
yeah,
And
definitely.
you were there as well for them. And when the time came, they were there for you.
Yes.
So it's a give and take.
It is always a give and take. There is nothing that is one-sided, apart from mother's love.
Yeah, I mean you can never
You
compete.
you cannot compete that.
Fair enough. So, yeah, I think we've pretty much covered everything. Like, tell me, like, is there like a rule that you follow in life? Like, something that it is like a code that you live by.
If we talk about adversity, overcoming adversity, it is majorly what I have. I've seen that in a movie. There's a quote:
Okay.
improvise, adapt, and overcome. If
I mean,
there is a
people use that in Bear Grylls memes these days.
Bear Grylls memes, maybe these days, right? This movie is like 10, 12 years old.
Undisputed to I love that.
Undisputed to
Boka.
Yuri Boyka. So it is about if you face a bad situation, you improvise.
Right.
How do you get out of it? You adapt to the current situation, and then you overcome the situation.
Correct. So basically, that's you follow in everything in life. Like it be
I
relationship,
think that works for me.
the relationships, your work, everything.
Definitely.
So I think guys, that's a pretty important lesson. Let's just not use it in memes. Use it in life as well. Improvise, adapt, overcome. I've seen it on Twitter. Everyone uses it randomly as well.
It started these days, no?
Yeah, people just use it as a banter right now, but I think it's a pretty good motto in life.
It is a good motto in life.
Yeah.
That is what has been taught to us.
So, do you think that you figured it all out yet in life?
I have not.
I think that's a pretty good thing, right? You keep learning.
Definitely, you need to learn every day. That is how life is.
Right.
It will throw you situations that you have never encountered before.
So
you need to adapt to it.
So you just keep learning and never, just stop. Be
Never
humble.
stop.
Be
Learn.
humble. Keep climbing.
Yes, people tell you that learning never stops. We came to this country, we learned quite a lot of things.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay? So you
Yeah.
go
Okay,
anywhere.
let's not talk. Let's not get into details of what we've learned over here.
No, we learned a lot of things, but in terms of language also.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Happen calm.
yes. So there are a lot of things that you learn. You meet a new person, you learn about him or her.
Right.
You go to a new place, you learn about the place.
Right.
You go to a city, you go to change a job, you learn about how to do that job.
Right.
So there are situations that life will keep putting you in.
Sure.
That is where you improvise. That is where you adapt to that
is where
situation.
you overcome.
And then you will overcome the situation.
So overcome is just by default. You just need to follow the first two.
Overcome is by default. That is what your main plan is.
That's the end result.
That's the end result.
Fair enough. Cool. I think we've spoken quite a lot and we've covered almost all aspects. Just anything that you want to tell our audience, like who's listening or who's on Spotify or YouTube, anything that you want to talk about. Just give them a message.
Majorly, as an HR, I would tell you to talk to as many people as you can, get their perspectives, understand people. That's how you will grow. See, we in general life, we are made of people who we closely be with, right?
Right.
It's like you. There are many friends like you that I have. I've learned small things from them, and I have become something that I am right now.
So you are just little fragments of people that have influenced
Everyone
you.
is.
You've taken the best out of everyone.
Everyone is. We are made up of our fragments from our mothers, our fathers, our siblings, anyone from the family, our friends, our teachers. That's what we are.
So basically, meet as many people as you can, learn from them, and become the best version of everyone together.
Yes.
Like one kick-ass person.
Yes.
Great.
That is what is important.
Great. Cool. So thank you, Varun, and I think it's time for us, for us to bounce.
Yes.
Last day of shopping. So thank you guys for tuning in. Yes, I will try and bring in more people. This is the first of hopefully many episodes of this podcast. And yes, till then, stay safe, and I'll help you try and figure things out. If not, you can just drop in a comment on YouTube, and me and Varun, for this episode specifically, Varun can help you if anything related to HR, or if you have any suggestions or feedback, I'm, always there to listen to you guys. Typical influencer line: like, share, subscribe, and comment to this content. And that'll give me a lot of confidence, validation that, yeah, I'm doing something good, right? Yeah. So take care, guys. Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks, guys.